Okay, let's have a look at the next report, and this one I want to look at is anchor text for the whole site. What this essentially does is it goes through the website and it looks at every URL on the website, and it gives you an overall summary of the anchor texts that are being used to point to that page. Now this report is really useful because we can get a good idea if we are using diverse anchor text on our website to link to a specific page, or are we using just a single anchor text. Like, for example, the home page quite often has a lot of links pointing to it, and in most cases on a lot of sites that is going to use the anchor text home. Now, is that natural? Perhaps it is. I don't know. For the home page perhaps, but for other pages maybe not. Maybe you need to have a more diverse anchor text for linking to every particular page. And in particular the home page, I also make sure that I have the name of the website in my anchor text pointing to that page. So I should have at least two. I should have home, and I should have, in this case, Juicing the Rainbow. But for other web pages, I like to have as many different keyword phrases as possible linking to that page from within my site itself. Okay, now if we have a look, the very first URL, it says here total links 0. This is juicingtherainbow.com. The reason is that that URL is not quite the same in the eyes of Google as the one with the trailing slash on the end, which is also not the same as the URL without the HTTP bit. Now, because the sitemap had this URL without the trailing slash, the software has gone away and it's looked at that URL and found that there aren't any backlinks to it. All the backlinks, in fact, are linking to the version with the backslash. So we can look at the data here and see. We've got 65% of the links here using the keyword text, the anchor text home, 33.2% using the anchor text Juicing the Rainbow, which is the name of the site. And then you've got a smaller number, in fact less than 1%. Almost 1% is anchor text Andy Williams, and then you've got smaller bits and pieces here. Very diverse, very targeted anchor text, but only being used, this is probably 1 or 2 times on the whole site. Then we can scroll down and we can see these pages here. I'm not sure where they've come from, but they must be on the sitemap somewhere. There's no links to it. I could actually do a further analysis on that to have a look and see if there's any pages. Let me just have a quick look. There's another report here. URLs linking to, and I'm going to just paste in that URL. Okay, there's no data returned, which means there's no URLs linking to that. No web pages linking to that URL. So it's not something I need to worry about. Google won't find it because there's no links to it, well, apart from on the sitemap obviously, but there's no links from my site to that, from other pages on my site to that, so I'm not going to worry. And then you basically just have a list of the web pages. These are in alphabetical order, I believe, and you might say, well, sodium chloride should be after potassium, but it's not that. If you look at the URLs, after the domain name, we've got the number of the post ID. It's 1002, 1008, 1025, and that will increment as we go along. That's what's causing this order. But anyway, this page, sodium chloride, 5.56% of links say sodium chloride, 50% say sodium chloride helps nutrient transport into cells. That's actually the title of the article, so I would assume that's on related articles, using the related article widget and so on. We've also got 16% linking to it with a link text table salt, and then we have alt text as well. Of the alt text that's available, 27% uses salt XS. That's probably a single alt tag linking to this page with the alt text salt XS. That's the name, I believe, of the image, which I would have got from PhotoDune, I would imagine. So that's all right. But you can see here they're giving us, if it says alt, then that means that that's in an image. So there's, by the look of it, there's a couple of images, and one of them's using Parsley as alt text. The other one's not using anything because there's no alternative alt text anchor text link. And we can keep going down having a look. This one here, we've got a mark for high percentage. Anything over 75% I've got as a sort of a warning for high percentage, but you know, you can take it out with a pinch of salt if you like. This one, best juicer for beginners, 97% of links pointing to it at that. But we do have a couple of other variations. And if we keep going down, lipoic acid, 44% use the title of the article, so those will be in related article sections. And then we do have these other anchor texts as well: antioxidant, lipoic acid, alpha lipoic acid, lipoic acid, and tomatoes as well as alt text on an image. So we are getting diversity on most of these links. Some of them, here we go. This one, for example, cabbage juice for peptic ulcers. All anchor text pointing to that page use cabbage juice and peptic ulcers as the anchor text. So I might want to go in and do something with that. And this is where the CI backlinks plugin comes in. The backlinks, the plugin that I use for managing my anchor text. The reason I've got diverse anchor text on these is because I've actually set them up that way, so that any occurrences of certain words on the website will link to that page using a specific anchor text. And you see some of them have 2 or 3 anchor texts, that's fine. The ones that would concern me the most are these ones, where everything is using the same anchor text. However, the upside of that is that the anchor text it's using is the title of the article, and that's a natural way of linking to the article. If it was using words that were not really relevant to the title, or if it was using anchor text like wheatgrass or cancer, then those wouldn't be really great anchor text for this page, because this isn't about wheatgrass, it isn't about cancer, it's about wheatgrass, using wheatgrass as a therapy for cancer patients. And any anchor text wheatgrass probably should go to a page on wheatgrass, which I have got, and maybe any anchor text, cancer anchor text, should point to the category page for cancer. So that's the sort of things we're looking out for here, and that's a good overview of the website. So you can do that in a single report, and you can save the report if you want and look at it at your leisure, but that's what that report is for. Okay, let's have a look at the next report, and that's internal versus external links. Now what this report will do is it will bring up a list of, in fact it won't bring up a list of unless you actually choose to. What it will do is it will tell you how many internal links there are on a page and how many external links there are on a page, and it will go through all the pages on the site. What you can optionally do is to say, I want the report to show me the internal links or the external links or both. And then, you know, let's say a web page has 10 internal links, that is links pointing to other pages on the site. Then if I check that, I will get to see those 10 links. Let's just run it with internal links checked and you'll get the idea. And the alternative option is to have show external links, and what basically happens is if there's 5 external links on a page, then you'll get the 5 URLs, those 5 external URLs. Okay, so Juicing the Rainbow homepage has 73 internal links and 9 outbound links. So we can get a ratio of these, total 82 links. And because I chose to show the internal links, it's showing me where Juicing the Rainbow homepage is linking to. Actually, it's linking to all of these pages. Now, for a homepage to link out to so many pages is a good thing, because you really want to have your pages on your site as close to 1 or 2 clicks away from the homepage. And so I've basically got links to all the category pages, which then link to all the other pages. And I've also got links to my reviews, which are important pages, and a few other pages as well, which I think are important. Okay, let's go down here to the next one. This is that page, I don't know why is there, and let's have a look at another web page. Okay, sodium chloride web page. Sodium chloride web page links to 81 other pages on my site and has 20 outbound links. That's links to external websites, so there's 101 links altogether on that page. And that's quite typical for a lot of the pages on my site. The content on my site is quite long, and there's plenty of opportunity to link out to authority sites, and also link within the website, and I do make good use of internal linking, so we do get spreading of PageRank, and the spiderability on the site is very good, and it also helps the visitors who come along. They read something, they don't quite understand something, but there's a link to another page which will explain it, and that's what the internal linking helps to do for the visitors. Okay, so that's what this report is. Let's just run it quickly, and I'll show you with the external link, just so you can get an idea for the sorts of things that I'm linking out to. Okay, here's Juicing the Rainbow homepage, 9 outbound links. You can see I'm looking at Facebook, FeedBurner, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, Pinterest, Quora, Amazon and ShareASale. Those are 2 affiliate links. Let's just scroll down a little bit further down here to one of the internal pages. Okay, this is a food dye used as an additive. There's 18 outbound links on this page, and again we've got Twitter, Paperly, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Smart URL, Facebook, FeedBurner, Twitter, YouTube. So nearly all of these are again social media links out, which are natural, and there's also a couple of affiliate links there which I believe are in the sidebar, so they're going to be on most pages, although they shouldn't be on all of them because I am using dynamic sidebars on here to make sure sidebars on different areas of the site are different, because I think Google likes that. So that's that report. You get an idea of where you're linking to, both internally on your site and externally, and each page in general. And if you see something like this where you have these links, these external links on most pages, then they would warrant some further investigation and find out why all the pages are linking to them. Is it a sidebar thing? Do you need to fix that? You see it's not on all of them because these ones here don't have those links. But it's not a good idea to have the same affiliate links on every page of your site. Okay, let's have a look at the next report, most common URLs in links. And this basically will tell you which of the pages on your site have the most links pointing to them. And common sense tells you that the home page probably will have the most. Then the pages that have the most links pointing to them should be the ones that are the most important, because they're the ones you're trying to get ranked higher. You shouldn't have a lot of links to pages that are not important and that you don't want to rank. You might very well have a lot of links to things like contact, privacy, terms, disclaimer and so on, but you should have those no followed so that PageRank link juice isn't passed on to them. And in fact I have mine no index, no follow. No index, follow. In other words, no index, no archive. They're not indexed in Google, they're not archived on Google, they're not kept in the cache, but any links on those pages are followed. However, any link to those pages is no followed, which means that link juice isn't being passed. Okay, so this report has now run into, that's actually the one, most common links in the URL. Common URLs in a link, there we go. And I can go into the sort grid for this and order them actually by inbound, outbound links. So the most inbound links is at the top, and as expected, it's the home page of the site. The next number of inbound links, or the next highest number, is to the Fruit and Vegetable Bible, which is a Kindle book, and in fact paperback and Kindle book on the website, which I'm selling. It's my book, so there's obviously a lot of links to that. We've then got a lot of links to some of the category pages, which may not be the wisest thing, I don't know. I mean, it's good to have a lot of links to the category pages, but the ones that we should really be seeing next are reviews, like these ones down here. They're the ones I want to rank higher. They're the ones I want Google to take the most notice of. So I should really be looking to see how I can increase the links to these pages and perhaps reduce them a little bit to the category pages. The problem is, I can understand why this is happening. It's because these are in the navigation system, so that pretty much all pages link to these category pages. So we're going to see large numbers of links to them. Maybe I need to have a look and see why these aren't at least as high. They're not too far off. I mean, we've got to the news we've got 492, and then these drop down to 400, 360, 370, and the reviews themselves, where's the first one? Here, 342, 41, 39, 36. So that we're almost there, but maybe I can find a way to try and boost these internal links to these pages. Maybe I've got a bunch of juicing recipe pages, and maybe what I need to do is I need to create a sort of a link bar at the bottom which links to the main types of juices, because if people are reading the recipes, maybe they're going to be interested in going and find out more about the juices and then maybe perhaps go and buy them. So that's what this report does. It shows us the most common URLs in links. If we go down to the other end, we can see some of these have no links pointing to them. These ones, those are fine. That's the home page without the slash, so that's not important. The blog, there isn't a blog, so that's not important. There are some here that are more of a concern because there are no reported inbound links to those pages. So I mean, these are important ones, these are recipes. There's something wrong with my category page there. I need to go and check, because all of these should have at least one inbound link from the category pages. Okay, so I need to go and check on that. So that report can show you whether you're getting the inbound links right, whether the most important pages have the most links, and then finding links that perhaps don't have links for some reason or couldn't be found on the site. Because if a page doesn't have a link, or it can't be found with this internal link analyzer, then Google's going to probably not find it either, because it won't be able to find the links to that page. Therefore, it can't find the page, it can't follow the link. So that's what that report is all about. I think we're going to leave the next report, the anchor text contains, to the next video, because there's a few here which all work together. So I'm going to leave this video as that's report 2, 3 and 4, and in the next video we'll start looking at report 5.